It was a cold December night in 1773. The moon watched silently as men in strange disguises crept through the streets of Boston. They carried no guns, no flags, only determination. By dawn, an entire harbor would turn brown and the world would never be the same. To understand that night, we need to go back to when Britain ruled 13 American colonies. The colonies were growing rich, but their rulers in London wanted more control and more money. So, Parliament decided, let the colonists pay taxes. But here's the catch, the colonists had no representatives in the British government. And that's when a cry echoed across America, no taxation without representation. First came the Stamp Act, then the Townshend Acts. Each one pushed the colonists closer to rebellion. Britain thought it could calm things with the Tea Act of 1773, a law letting the British East India Company sell tea directly to America, cheaper than ever. But the colonists saw through the trick. It wasn't about the price, it was about power. In November 1773, 3 ships, Dartmouth, Eleanor, and Beaver, docked in Boston Harbor. Their cargo over 90,000 pounds of British tea. The people of Boston refused to unload it. Meet the man leading their resistance, Samuel Adams, a fiery patriot and leader of the Sons of Liberty. Adams organized town meetings, rallies, and protests, urging Bostonians to stand firm against British control. But not everyone agreed. The royal governor, Thomas Hutchinson, insisted the tea must be unloaded and the tax paid, by law. Days turned into weeks, and tension gripped the city. Thousands gathered at the Old South Meeting House on December 16, 1773, demanding the ships return to England. When word spread that Hutchinson refused, the crowd erupted. As darkness fell, a signal rang out. Men disguised as Mohawk Indians marched silently toward the harbor, around 100 of them. They boarded the ships, broke open the tea chests, and dumped them into the icy water. 342 chests, worth what would be nearly $1.7 million today, gone, floating in the night. They damaged no ships, hurt no one, and took nothing. When the job was done, they even swept the decks clean. Their message was clear. This was not a crime. It was a protest. When news reached London, King George III was furious. He called it an act of rebellion. In revenge, Britain passed the Coercive Acts, also known as the Intolerable Acts. They closed Boston Harbor and placed the city under military rule. But the plan backfired. Instead of breaking the colonies apart, it united them. Thanks for watching and subscribe this channel.